Hi guys, in today's video I want to give you another update on Healthier Choices Management Corp. So ticker symbol is HCMC. So in my last video I mentioned that I believe there was market manipulation in the share price, okay, and I explained why. So basically there was a lot of orders, there was a huge volume order flow, okay, within HCMC stock. So there was a lot of demand, a lot of interest, buying interest within the stock. So it took off, basically reaching 125% gain in the first hour of trading. And then after that, it just pretty much flatlined and just stayed like that for the rest of the trading day. So that really annoyed me, and I'm sure it annoyed a lot of you. I've seen a lot of comments, and trust me, I feel your pain. So I believe there was market manipulation, and brokers were actually not filling out buy orders. Okay, so they were pretty much just flatlined. They weren't filling out, it looked like they weren't filling out any orders at all, because I believe they were really overwhelmed by the number of buy orders. If they had filled out all the buy orders, it would have literally taken the price to maybe even 10 cents or at least 1 cent. I truly believe that. Okay, because there was over 4 billion shares being traded. Most of those shares were buy orders, because if they weren't, then you would have pretty much seen the price plummet back down if it was basically more supply than there was demand. So there was a lot more demand than there was supply, hence why in the first hour of trading, it was basically took off by 125%. So a number of you brought it to my attention that there was actually corporate action behind the move, that's what you believed. It's not proven, or can be proven, that that's what influenced the market. So if that was the case, then, and also if it was corporate action, then why is today's session pretty much bleeding red? Okay, why are they allowing sell orders to the point that there's a huge short in the market in today's session? That's very unrealistic considering the amount of buy orders, and pretty much this stock HCMC is trending everywhere. Okay, right now it's trending everywhere. People are going mad. People are going crazy over this stock. You know, they're buying millions of shares. You know, there's a huge demand for this stock. So I really don't see why it's actually shorting at the moment. So in this video, I'm going to go through the technical analysis of this stock. So make sure you guys watch to the end. Hi guys, welcome back to Investor Prime TV. David here. If you're new, this channel is a one-stop shop for anything investment. So investment ideas, investment discussions, stock picks, when to get in the market, when to get out. So make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe, and of course hit that notification bell so you don't miss any further uploads. But before we get into the technical analysis, I just want to mention that I managed to get in on HCMC. So I bought 400,000 shares and my order got filled out, no problem. I see a lot of you are actually having issues with your orders being filled out. You know, it's terrible. You know, it's a shame. So I would actually suggest that you guys try a different broker. Okay, so the broker I use is Interactive Brokers, and by the way, I am not sponsored by them. I'm just trying to help you guys out. Okay, so the broker I use is Interactive Brokers, and I saw a number of you actually mention Fidelity, saying that you guys got in okay with Fidelity. So guys, if you're watching this and you're having that issue, then try one of these other brokers. Guys, so we're currently on the chart of HCMC, so Healthier Choices Management Corp. And as you can see, pretty much yesterday's session, it flatlined. All right, so within the first hour of trading, it shot up from 0.0013 all the way up to 0.0018. Okay, so it made pretty much 100% gain. And as you can see, some shorts actually, they tried to short this market, but they were highly overwhelmed by a lot of buy orders. And in today's session, as you can see, it's pretty much, there's blood in the streets, okay, in today's session. So it's red. Right now, there's a pullback. And this kind of proves one of my points that I was making earlier on in this video, is that there's so many buy orders. There was about a volume of 4-point-something billion shares being traded, okay, or demanded. And a lot of those were obviously buyers, because a lot of people were getting in on this stock. So where did all those orders go? The way I see things and the way the market works is that today's session should be green. And not only should it be green, it should be pretty much on the way to the moon. It should be high, pretty much close to even 1 cent. With the volume of orders that they had to fill, I don't see why today's session is red. So in my opinion, I believe that it's in their best interest to short this stock at the moment. Maybe they're trying to short it because they want to discreetly buy at lower prices, they being hedge funds or anybody else, that it's in their best interest, okay, to make a killing of this. All right, guys, so if we zoom back further out, okay, so as you can see, right, they pretty much started shorting this, I think, in January 2016. The way they shorted this market was just crazy. All right, so it went from, so it looks like 837,000 all the way down to 24,000, and then they just kept shorting it all the way till it's practically less than a penny. The fact that the price is still low, it means that they have a lot of short orders on this. Okay, HCMC, they have a lot of short orders, which I believe maybe they're still making money, etc. There's not been any demand on this stock until now. So imagine there's a huge demand for this stock. That's going to lead towards a short squeeze. And this is not good for short sellers. And as we can see, most of the people in this market, HCMC, are short sellers, if not pretty much everyone. That's why I believe brokers are deliberately stopping people's buy orders. Imagine the likes of myself, yourself, we're putting in a lot of orders, and there's people that put in a lot more orders than me. So imagine that demand. You know, this is easily going to go to a short squeeze in no time. So a short squeeze is basically, there's a lot of short sellers, all right? So if the price starts going up, then basically shorts have to cover the position. So they have to buy back the shares. If they're at a loss, they have to buy back the shares. Okay, so there's a little more to short squeezes than that, but in a nutshell, they'll have to buy back the shares at a loss. With them buying back the shares, this creates a lot more demand. So this is why whenever there's a short squeeze, shortly after a successful short squeeze, you see the price actually take off. Okay, because a lot of short sellers, they're panicking, they're just trying to get out of the market, because every day that they spend still short in the market, they're having to pay interest on those shares that they borrowed. Basically, they frantically try to buy back the shares to cover the positions. So with that being said, that would create even more demand. So effectively, it'll get to a point where everybody's buying this stock. So the demand for this stock will go crazy. Like I've said, I believe that it's in the best interest of hedge funds, etc., or short sellers to actually keep this price low, which is why there's blood in the streets right now, which doesn't make sense considering the amount of buy orders. Like I mentioned, this stock is trending everywhere. Everyone's trying to get in on this stock. Everyone's trying to eat off this stock. So why is today's candle not green? And why did yesterday the market just flatlined? All right, it did not move. The short sellers were trying it. They were trying it, but there was just so much demand. They were like, you know what, fam, we're done. All right, let's just halt everything. All right, because we ain't gonna win. Let's just wait till tomorrow. All right, pretend today never happened. That's effectively what I believe they've been doing. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any further uploads. And guys, comment below. Let me know what you think about Hcmc and also basically about today's trading session and yesterday's trading session. Let me know if you've managed to get in on this play and also if you've changed broker, etc. Get discussion going. Thanks, guys. I'll see you in the next video.